It's not uncommon to desire a different body type. Many people struggle to lose weight and remain healthy, regardless of their age. But for one Indonesian boy, keeping off excess fat was literally a matter of life and death. At the age of 10, he was the world's fattest child. Arya Permana of Indonesia stunned friends and family alike, as he weighed a whopping 420 pounds before he even hit puberty. He was too obese to go to school, had to wash in an outdoor pond, and could barely walk 15 feet. It was unclear how he ballooned to such an immense size, as none of his siblings or peers were nearly as large as Arya. But in a recent interview, Arya's father revealed that they had filled their son's diet with sugary and salty snacks. Because Arya had a ravenous appetite, this had devastating consequences. His parents tried to get him to eat more healthily, but confessed they would give in when he demanded bad food. His father, Ade Samantri, admitted, "Back in the day, since Arya was 5 years old and already getting big, I can say, yes, I spoiled him. If he wanted to eat or drink sweet food and drinks, we just gave it. If he wanted instant noodles, we just cooked it for him." His mother, Rokaya Samantri, said, "My son is growing up at a rapid rate, and I am worried for his health. I do not know any other way to stop him from gaining more weight than to give him less food. He is perpetually hungry and has an enormous diet, and can actually eat meals of 2 adults at one time. He is always tired and complains of shortness of breath. He only eats and sleeps, and when he is done with both, he jumps into the bathtub and stays there for hours. There is no other pain than seeing your own child suffering. My son does not go to school because he cannot walk on his own and needs my around-the-clock assistance. He can only take small steps before he loses balance. I wish to see my son studying and playing with other kids in the neighborhood." Arya, the second son of Rokaya, 35, and her husband Ade Samantri, 45, a farmer, was born at home via natural birth and weighed a normal 3.2 kilograms. But as soon as he was old enough, Arya ate 5 meals a day, consisting of rice, fish, beef, vegetable soup, and tempeh, a traditional soy patty, which is normally enough to feed 2 adults. Due to his astonishing weight, his parents were simply unable to find clothes that fit him, leading Arya to wear a loose-fitting sarong. He slept with his head leaned against a wall so he was able to breathe easily, but the posture had given him a permanent bruised forehead. The obese kid often experienced shortness of breath even doing mundane activities like walking or washing dishes. During Ramadan, the 10-year-old even fasted for the first half of the day, but had to discontinue this practice because of increasing stomach pains. As Indonesia is an incredibly hot country, this level of obesity made life uncomfortable for the boy. His parents would regularly immerse him in a pool to try and cool him down. Dad Ade, who makes $180 a month, said, "They asked us to take him to better hospitals if we think he needs medical attention. I have spent money beyond my capacity on his treatment, but I am a poor farmer, and making ends meet is a big task for me." Though he had secured a world record long before his 18th birthday, Arya's tenure as the world's fattest kid was an unpleasant one. According to the World Health Organization, obese children have a 70% chance of becoming obese adults. Once this happens, they are much more susceptible to cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and immune system problems. Obviously, Arya and his family wanted to avoid this, so in 2016 they committed to a drastic diet routine that would put him on the fast track to a healthy lifestyle. Indonesia is among the top-ranking countries in the world for having high rates of childhood obesity, according to the World Health Organization. In 2013, the World Health Organization found 12% of Indonesian children were overweight. Dr. Samuel Otoro, a clinical nutritionist at the Siloam Hospital, Jakarta, said the increasing rate of overweight children was due to an unhealthy lifestyle. The improved economy drives the purchasing power, so parents can afford to buy more food for their kids, he said. After the doctors warned that his extreme obesity is life-threatening, his parents have kept him on an emergency diet of brown rice in extremely limited quantities. Arya protested, but his parents and a team of medical staff concluded that this was the only way he could lose weight. But something went wrong. Even on this extreme diet, Arya barely lost 30 pounds. His family and doctors decided that it was time to take a more extreme approach. They opted to have a bariatric surgery that would essentially make his stomach so small that he was incapable of overeating. At this point, Arya had already become famous in his native Indonesia, with numerous fans cheering him on to lose as much weight as possible. Even Ade Rai, widely known as the father of Indonesian bodybuilding, asked a 5th-grade student to help him lose weight. After a 5-hour surgery, Arya's stomach was much smaller. In the following days and weeks, Arya was in agony because if he overate at all, he would vomit everywhere. But eventually he adjusted to his new body type and started shedding weight rapidly. In less than a year, Arya lost an unimaginable 200 pounds, more than 60% of his total body weight. "My weight has dropped dramatically after the bariatric surgery," he told ABC. Once he started losing weight, Arya began exercising regularly as well. Since the procedure, just 7 spoons of food fills him up. That means he dropped an insane amount of weight in a minuscule period of time, leading him to have a much slimmer figure, but also to have huge flaps of skin remnant from when he was larger. Since then, he has had another surgery to remove the excess skin, and at 16 years old, he is finally leading a normal life with his friends and family. He has begun playing football and can play with other children his age. If he keeps up his exercise and diet regimen, he should stay healthy. This proves that with determination and the support of your community, you can overcome any obstacle.